Hi, welcome to I Love the Library. I'm Mary Haney and I'm the director of the Detroit Lakes Public Library, which is a branch of Lake Agassiz Regional Library. And all the books that you find in the library, all the library materials are provided by Lake Agassiz Regional Library, and they're expensive. So I want to talk today about how to take good care of library books. In fact, a very good library customer, who was also a TV3 viewer, wrote to suggest we do a show on how to take care of books. I think that's a very good suggestion, so that's what we're going to do. We get books back from library customers with all kinds of damage. So here are some tips on how to care for library books and hopefully prevent some of the damage. First, have clean hands when using a book. Sticky hands will leave sticky pages in books, and that's not a great idea. Keep food and beverages away from books, especially with younger readers. That's really important. Food around books is dangerous, as is coffee and soda pop. We get a lot of books back from adult readers that have coffee spilled on them. Coffee never stains just 1 or 2 pages, believe me on this one. It's usually many pages, and when we get a book back like that, we end up having to charge someone for the damage. If a book comes back so damaged that we can't use it anymore, you have to pay for the whole book. Please use a bookmark to mark your place. Don't turn down the corners or mark them with paper clips or whatever is on hand. We have a lot of bookmarks here at the library. If you need one, we'd be happy to give you one. We have lots of different kinds, so that's really fun. We got a book back a few years ago with a piece of bacon in it that had been used as a bookmark. Now, you might imagine that the bacon left some evidence that it had been there. It was the right size and shape for a bookmark, but it was the totally wrong material. So please don't use bacon, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, used Kleenex. A lot of those things are really bad for books. The book with the bacon in it was ruined, and the person had to pay for the book. So we always have bookmarks to give away. We'd be happy to let you have one. Now, please don't write in books that you don't own. I'm going to show you a book here. This is a Western, and some of our older Western readers decided they should brand the books with their own little brands. The problem is the books circulate all around the area. They go from here to Crookston to Breckenridge to Moorhead to Thief River Falls. You just never know where they're going to end up. And it's not okay to write in the books. You just never know when someone else has decided to use the same brand as you did. So don't mark the books you've checked out of the library. If you want to do that to your own books, that's fine, but don't do it to library books. And another tip, don't let children write in library books or color in library books. We get a lot of books back with scribbles in them from very small children. You want to keep books away from pets, especially teething puppies. I don't know what it is about books, but there's something in them that dogs just love to chew, and the smallest puppy can ruin a book in less than a minute. So I know this from personal experience, so don't do that. Don't leave books outside. If a book gets wet, it's ruined. If it's out in the rain or sleet or it gets dropped in the snow, you know, that's not a good thing. If it does get dropped in the snow, pick it up and dust it off immediately. Get all the snow off, and then you'll probably be fine. We do inspect books for torn pages and other damage before we put them out on the shelves in the library, but sometimes we miss something. So if you're in the library and you find a book that's got damage in it, please don't try to repair it yourself. When you return it, tell us that it's been damaged. Or if you're actually in the library, bring the book to us and tell us, and we'll get it repaired. When you are browsing in the library and find a book you want to check out, please don't pull it off the shelf by sticking a finger into the top of the spine. I'll show you what not to do. You don't take your finger and pull it down the spine and pull out. That's very hard on books. What you do is squeeze the book from the side and pull it out that way. That's not always easy, especially if shelves are tight, but that's how you want to do it. So you want to be gentle with books. If you have books of your own, you want to store them flat or upright. This is a way of how to do it. Similar sizes so that they support each other. We can't do this in the library because we sort by Dewey Decimal, but this is great for your own home library. So you've got some great books. Take care of them. And thanks for coming into the library.